Hello out there in the land of YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode, another one. DJ Khaled of Live with Ms. KIR. I am your host, Tanisha. No S at the end, Jacob. Okay, it's just Jacob. No S at the end. Okay, it's not Jacoby. It's just Jacob. Tanisha Jacob. I am her. I am she. That is me. AKA Ms. KIR, the poetic lyricist, representing the Writer's Block Poetry Collective, established January 21st, 2009. Long live the Writer's Block, long live Writer's Block. Shout out to my mentor, Deborah, the dictator Cheney of the Precious Promise Arts Circle, because if it wasn't for her, there would be no Writer's Block. So I have to shout her out because she believed in me. So shout outs to my mentor, Deborah Cheney. Welcome, welcome, folks. On this Friday night, we are about to be breezy because on Live with Ms. KIR, it's always a vibe of breeziness. So get your tea, your water, okay? Sip your tea, tilt your hats to the side, your sunglasses on, okay? How you doing? And let's get this party started. All right. So, in the tradition of the Writer's Block Poetry Collective, we're going to do the November celebrity birthdays, all the November Scorpios, because this is our season. So, if you're a Scorpio, okay, and put Scorpio in the comments, stand up. It's our time. Yes, Scorpios. Okay,
Stand up!
stand up.
Stand up!
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
So here are the following November celebrity birthdays. Drum roll, please.
It's time to get live, live, live like a wagga.
I'm going to do the November Scorpios first and then the November Sagittarius. So first up for the Scorpios of November, we got SZA, my girl Eve, Pitbull in the skirt, Rough Riders, okay,
All right,
EVE.
all right.
Danny DeVito, that's my birthday twin because his birthday is November 17th.
Okay.
Lisa Bonet, Future, man, nobody really care about him. ODB, okay, and you got from the Wu. So two Wu Tang members are Scorpios. So Wu for the Wu for ODB, and we got Omarion, aka O'Melon. We got Nelly, Reverend Run,
Run, run, run, run, run.
Whoopi Goldberg. And those are all the November Scorpios. Now for the November Sagittarius, we got Jimi Hendrix, Tina Turner, Emma Stone, Matthew McConaughey, Demi Moore, Ryan Gosling, Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel, he's a Scorpio.
Okay.
We got Owen Wilson, Jodie Foster, Meg Ryan, Tiger, Michael Strohan, Goldie Hawn, and Jamie Lee Curtis. She's a November Sagittarius. So those are the November celebrity Scorpio and Sagittarius birthdays. And now drum roll for the non-celebrity November birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay. For the non-celebrities, we have James Ellerby. Shout outs to James Ellerby who gave me the name Topra.
Oprah.
Him and Orlando Chandler. Okay.
What's up, James?
We have my peeps that I went to school with, Anful Muhammad Jenkins. Okay. Shout outs to her. Kristen Rogers. She's the daughter of my peeps. We have Hazatarius PMTN. He has a birthday in the month of November. Kenneth Lambert. Me and Kenny, we go back. He's got a birthday in the month of November. We have also Tyazawan Music, who is a Scorpio. birthday in November. My dog, Wakiba Julian, fellow Scorpio, birthday in November. Rosalia, fellow Scorpio, birthday in November.
All right.
Cynthia Thomas, birthday in November, fellow Scorpio. Gloria Prince, I went to school with her. She has a birthday in the month of November. She is also a Scorpio. Mary F. Jones, Grizel Caraballo. Oh, I hope I didn't butcher your name, Grizel.
Man.
Fellow Scorpio. Also, Roberta Chandler, wife of Orlando Chandler. She is a Scorpio. Um, Shamika Hutchins, that's my peeps. She is also a Scorpio with a birthday in November. Connie
Right.
Bomar, I went to school with her. She has a birthday in November. Mandeep Bindra has a birthday in November. He's also a Scorpio. My peeps, my dog, Asada Knox. She has a birthday in the month of November. She's also a Scorpio, along with fellow classmates Yvette Hutchinson. Also, Alex Dixon, cousin to my big dude, he has a birthday in the month of November. Shout out to him. My birthday twins, young Dory Wilson and Dorothy Johnson Laird, both have birthdays in the month of November. Stephanie Brown, birthday in the month of November. Rest in peace to Writer's Block member Bernice Mbadua. She had a birthday in the month of November. Angel Martinez of The Bread is Rising Poetry Collective.
Mhm.
Also, my peeps, birthday in November. Naya Moore, birthday in November. Levine Hamilton, birthday in November. She was a guest 2 times on Live with Mz.KIR. She
Mhm.
has a birthday in November. My peeps, Tina Long Ford, has a birthday in November. Mary J. Sunsate. I hope I said your name correctly, Mary, because if I didn't, so sorry. But she has a birthday in the month of November. Deborah Anderson, Barbara Sellers, Jamie Miller, and those are all the birthday. Oh, Naomi Wallace Baxter. How could I forget? Birthday in the month of November. That's my peeps, Naomi. So those are, and oh, yes, also Al Long, mother of my friend Katina Long. She has a birthday in the month of November. So those are all the November non celebrities, and also myself, November
Yes.
17th.
Okay, Miss Kid.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy
I
birthday
gave
to
I gave
you.
birth to a Scorpio. My son's birthday is November 21st.
All
He
right.
11 years old. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Shy.
Okay. Shout
Mhm.
out to
Shout out.
all our
Yeah.
Scorpios. Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you're a Scorpio, okay, put it in the comments. Okay. Oh, yeah. Maya the Bee is in the building. She said her daughter's birthday is
What's
in
up, Maya?
November. That's right. I forgot about that. Shout out to your daughter, Maya. And let's see who else is in the comments. Let's see here. Um, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Kanisha 4735 said she'll see us in a little bit. Sexy Lady 60 said hello, and she said Scorpio. Sunrise today 462. She says hello, everyone. Kanisha said hello, sunrise. Maya the B said, what up, though? In her
What up,
invincible
though?
voice. Okay. I was listening to Sledgehammer the other day. That's my jam. Um, let's see. And Style and Profiling said, howdy, everyone. That's my mommy. And Maya said, "Oh, my nephew and my brother birthday this month too. So happy birthday to them
Nice.
too." Okay. Yes.
That's what's buzzing, cousin.
Snap it up. Show your love in my Steve Harvey voice for all the November birthdays, especially us Scorpios. Yes.
Yes. Snap it up, snap it up, snap it up.
All right. So now we're going to get this party started. I'm your host, Tanisha, aka Ms.KIR, also known as Topra. Who am I? Well, I'm a mom of two. T Noodle, the young retired poet with an old soul, who will be 26 years old this year,
Oh man.
and mother of Big Dude K, who is 15. So show your love for my childrens.
Yes, yes.
Let's see, who else is Miss Kier? I'm also known as Ms. T Monday through Friday.
Topra.
Okay. I'm I'm known as Miss T Monday through Friday. That's what the little ones call me. Okay. It's Miss T. Big fun for everyone. Um, I'm a poet. Book coming soon. A public service announcement
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to hear it. Can't
with
wait to read it.
with 6 illustrations from my peeps, my dog Antoinette Gross. Okay, she's a very dope visual artist. Shout outs to her. And that's it for who I am, who I be, all that good stuff. Um, Next up is Brittany Shy Moonlight. Brittany, tell the folks who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Shy Moonlight, remember who you are.
Peace, beautiful people. I am Shy Moonlight. I am a mother and a spoken word artist, a poet. I host stuff. I guess you could say I'm an actress now. I did a movie with a friend of mine. I do a lot of different things. I have a nonprofit. I'm here in Columbia, South Carolina. So shout out to the poetry family and Bugsy Calhoun, to the New Danger Arts Collective,
Yeah,
headed by Omari Fox,
yeah.
to Peace nonprofit. I am executive secretary over there. So I do a lot of things. I am Shy Moonlight.
All right,
All right now.
Dynamite.
All right.
Next up, my other co-host. You should know who he is by now if you watch Live with Miss Kier. You should know
Man.
because he's been on several. Okay, we done did 50 something episodes, and he's been co-hosting 30 something of them or 25 of them. Okay, you should know. But for those who don't know, North Philly, tell the folks who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King.
Man, North Philly's finest. Y'all don't know who I am by now. Y'all never know. You know what I'm saying? The Black Ed McMahon. Yes, you are correct, sir. Spoken word artist, author, um, gun activist. I'm against all gun violence. Drug activist against all uh, illegal narcotics. Actor. I mean, as of late, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Miss Tiana Brown for giving me a chance to be an extra, be atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Um, Pop, the five wonderful grandchildren, and currently the co-host on Live with Mz.KIR. And now you know.
Okay, snap it up. And now for our guests, drum roll.
It's time to get live, live, live like a wagga.
First guest we have is Jamie the Artiste. Show your love, folks, for Jamie.
All
Now,
right,
Jamie,
Jamie.
introduce yourself. Tell the folks who you are, Jamie. Jamie, remember who you are in my Mufasa voice from The
You
Lion
gonna have
King.
me looking for that old VHS trying to trying to watch the Lion King after this, thinking about him being a mighty king and stuff. I am Jamie the Artiste. I knighted myself that because I do so many things. I am initially, before I even knew I was a comedian, I just thought this is my way of dealing with stuff, just cracking jokes all the time and finding humor or whatever. And I've always been like quick witted and all that kind of stuff. It just came natural to me. But I do comedy. I do spoken word as well. I'm also a poet, if you will, and a writer. I'm a published author. I'm currently working on my second book. I do music. I write some songs, nothing out yet, but working on it. But
Okay.
Okay.
but when I say
Many
like I'm a
hats.
writer, I mean like I write like across the board. I've written reviews for people. I've written people's like things like that. People have asked me to help them like edit their books and stuff like that. So yeah. What else? I've always been in love with the theater, so I've done some acting, so I don't know if I can like call myself an actress per se, but I'm familiar with acting and things like that. Um, I like dabble in like art a little bit, but I don't necessarily call myself like a painter or artist or whatever. Just some like
Okay.
silly stuff like that. But I'm well-rounded, quirky, if you will. Um, just kind of you know down to earth, kind of keep to myself and stuff like that. Just an artist, if you will, and you know, blase blase.
All right.
All right. And now for our other guest, drum roll.
It's time to get live.
Show your love for Robin J, aka Peace Nelson.
Peace
Robin,
Nelson in the house.
yes. She was on
Good evening,
the
everybody. Uh,
Robin was on the online open mic. When was that? A couple weeks ago. And
Yeah,
she's returning tonight as a guest. So show your love for Robin. Now,
yeah.
Robin, tell the folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King.
I am, and I'm sorry, my computer is lagging sometimes, so y'all cutting in and out. So I apologize if I have any technical difficulties. But I am Robin J. I am a mother of seven. I have I have one granddaughter, and I have a grandson on the way in December. So I'm excited about
Aw.
that.
All
I
right.
am a an author, and I just finished my second book. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's called The Book of BS. I actually did all the
Okay.
editing and formatting myself, and I also did a journal to go with it. And I'm excited about it. And other than
That's
that,
what's
I'm
up.
just a mother who, and a daughter, sister, friend. Enjoy writing, enjoy hiking. Lived in New Orleans for 5 years. Lived in Texas. Lived in Kansas. Kansas. So I've kind of traveled. But I enjoy writing. I really enjoy writing.
That's what's up.
And I can dig that. All right, let's go to the comments. Let's see here. We have uh Kenisha said, "Wow, that's beautiful." Maya said, "Oh, girl, I thought you said you." I was gonna say, "Oh, okay. Since we're lying, go ahead and just take 10 years off of me and make me 30. I don't want to be greedy with the laughing emoji." No, I was not talking about me. I was talking about the firstborn. um, let's see. Um, trying to see the other comments here. Stephanie Jones 6705 did the waving emoji. Hi there, Stephanie. T up 72 gave us some exclamation points and some hearts. And Maya says 7. Good Lord. God bless you. And T up 72 said, yes, love it. And at Teresa Milford 2016, she says, hello, everyone. So those are the comments so far. So now that everyone has introduced themselves, we're going to get into it. In my DMX voice, let's get it on.
Let's
So
get it.
let's get it in my G Dep voice. So, North Philly, do you have a question for Jamie and Robin?
Yes, I do. This one's directed towards Jamie. So, with all you're multi-talented, and that's to be admired, and that to be recognized. Out of all the things that you do, which one do you say is the most fun to do? All I know all of them are fun to do, but what is the one you really love doing out of doing poetry and doing comedy, and you're an aspiring songwriter and singer? Which one you love the best out of all of that?
Um, I think I would have to go with comedy.
Okay.
because I feel like I do that the most, whether I'm aware of it or not. And it's gotten so incorporated in my everyday conversation. Like, even when I'm dead serious, people be laughing. I'm like, what are y'all laughing at? I'm serious. And I've had a couple people tell me, like, you don't understand, like, how we know you're serious, but it's just like, it's so odd to hear, like, you say it because, you're so quiet and we don't expect these kind of things. I'm just like, yeah. So I think I would have to go with comedy.
Hmm.
I would think I would have to go with that.
Okay. And for peace, this is for you. So the title, what's the title of your book again? So everybody out there in YouTube land can get it.
Me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
peace.
sorry, you cut out on me. I didn't catch the
Can,
question.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Oh, I said, what's the title of your book? So everybody out there in YouTube land can possibly pick it up, and where can they pick it up?
Um, the title of the book is called The Book of, excuse me, Bullshit. And it's just about the everyday
Beep.
BS
Sorry.
that we deal with in life. It has like I said, I like to do different poetry prompts and
Okay.
learn different poetry. So it has different types of poetry in it. It has some self-reflection in it, and it has the first part of the book discusses what BS is, what it constitutes for you or for someone else, because it's different for everybody. And I will be releasing it this weekend, and it'll be available on Lulu, and it will also be available directly from me, where you can get a signed copy.
That's what's
And
up.
you can go to my website, poetryforthesoul.net/poetry if you want to order it from me.
Okay. Okay. I will put that in the chat so everybody can pick it up. You know what I'm saying? And know where to get it from. So, in your life, Peace, what BS have you encountered and how have you dealt with it? Because everybody deal with it, but everybody deal with it differently. So, how do you deal with the BS that comes across in your life?
I don't, I don't deal with it.
That's
I've learned not to deal with. I've
pretty
learned to
direct.
not deal with it because it's just certain things and situations I have no control over. So I give it my energy. So
You
I'll
said
sit
a
there and
word
blink at you,
there.
but I'm not dealing with it.
That's the best answer I heard all day, and that's no BS.
I don't. Period.
Or
Straight up.
Yeah, no
you could
BS.
do the Jadakiss laugh, you know.
You ain't got time for the BS.
Man.
I hear that one.
Ooh, that's a good title for a poem.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't got time for the BS.
Okay.
I've
Love
got
that.
Okay.
one. I've got one titled that, but I can't read it tonight. But it's in the book.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a lot of exploitives in there? That's why you can't read it?
I don't know if y'all remember last time I was on, I told y'all I cuss a lot.
Yeah, that part.
So yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
That's why I was like, beep.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, beep, FCC, beep. I can't.
Do-do-do-do.
Gotta beep that one out. But but,
Oh,
but I'm betting that the book is really engaging, and I'm quite sure it's going to be a great read. I know it's going to be a great read.
yeah.
Thank you. I have a lot of interactive stuff in my books as well, where
Okay.
the person can write. They can write a poem. They can do some self reflection in it. I wanted something a little different than just your regular poetry book, so it's got a little bit of everything in there.
Oh, so it's like a participating book where people can write their own thoughts and
Yes,
and
or in their own
be a part of it.
poems, and it
Oh, that's
introduces them to different types of poems.
oh wow, that's innovative. Okay,
Nice.
yeah, real nice. Okay,
Nice. Okay, back to the comments. Kanisha said, I love a good laugh and good for the soul. It sure enough is, Kanisha.
ain't no
Yes,
question.
it is.
And she says, congratulations on your poetry book. And let's see what else. TT I mean, T Up 72 said, yes, Robin's book of poetry for the soul is amazing. Definitely recommend it with the heart emoji. And Maya said, she said, I'll blink at you with the laughing emoji. And Stephanie Jones said, peace. What inspired your becoming an author? Ooh,
Mm,
good question,
nice
Stephanie.
question.
What I didn't hear it. You cut out.
Stephanie said, peace. What inspired your becoming an author?
Life. Um, just life. I've written since I was little. Um, and now that my kids are all grown and don't need me and don't include me and stuff anymore, I decided to just put all my poetry together and make a book. Um, so, and then when I did that one, I realized that the first one, when I took out a lot of poems, they had the word BS in it. So that's where I got the concept for the book of BS.
Okay.
Nice
And then
concept.
she inspired some too because I think I know who Stephanie is.
Okay. All right.
All right now.
Shout out to Stephanie for inspiring some of the stuff. Um, Shy, do you have a question for Jamie the artiste?
I do. So North Philly kind of. I'm not biting off your question, sir. You asked a similar
Nah,
question
nah.
to.
Be by the
You
no, don't
asked a
I'll take
very
her.
similar,
Tell you to your
a
face,
very
you ain't nothing
similar
but a face.
question. So I decided to put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it a little bit.
All right. Invert it, reword it, reverb it. I mean, don't
Jamie,
flurb it.
so comedy is the most fun for you. But I'm sure that poetry, the different things that you do all serve a different purpose for you. Maybe are different outlets for you. How do you like allocate your time to your different talents? Is it based on what you yourself, what you personally need, what your book's for? Like how do you decide?
It's primarily like what I'm feeling at the moment because there are times where it's just like I'll have like a melody in my head that I wanted to jot down to finish the song, or I'll have like half finished poems that I'll be trying to finish, but at the same time, it's just like so I just kind of try to center myself and figure out like what's more urgent, so to speak. But yeah, like you said, each thing kind of has a purpose. Like for me, um, although nobody asked, yeah, I feel some type of way about it. What inspired my book was 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 because it started out as a journal actually, like because I didn't really like have anybody that I can like talk to and confide in that I trusted,
Hmm.
and I was feeling like nobody really understood because I'm more of an I would say like borderline overthinker slash like analytical thinker, and sometimes I feel like maybe I think too much. But either way, I'm just like I didn't know what to do with these things. So once I started journaling, I didn't even know I was a poet, so to speak. But I just wrote these things down and I kept them in like a journal or whatever. And I let somebody read it some years later, and they was like, "Oh, you should turn this into a book." And I was like, I never thought nobody would care about what I had to say, and I didn't believe that there were other people going through the same things that I was going through. And once I published it, and then the reviews and the feedback and stuff like that, I was like, oh, like literally all this time I thought it was just me. And it just
Hmm.
also was like an eye opener for me as well to just kind of step back. It's like the world is a lot bigger than my world. And I'm just like, everybody is, and I'm just like, bro, a lot of people are really going through the same thing. So that encouraged me more to just be more transparent about what I write about and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's not just me. It's not just we all, there are a lot of people having these same internal struggles or have this same perspective or need this type of breakthrough. And also, my book is also, it has like a little journaling section. It's for people of faith, so there's like Bible scripture in there as well, and like there's prayers as well, just more like in translating the poems and like prayer form, because like I know a lot of people often don't understand what the poet means by X, Y, and Z. So I'm just like, I'll just do the work for you and just translate it for in layman's terms, so to speak. So just so you can understand like what I meant by what I was going through, especially in like my faith chapter.
Mhm.
Because again, I thought I was like the only one because it just seemed like everybody around me just automatically had faith, and I'm like, I can't be the only one just questioning what is going on. Like I can't be the only one feeling like conflicted. I'm just like I don't feel what they feel. I don't see, but not understanding that everything doesn't come the same way for everybody. And it's like
Mhm.
people try to
Mhm.
make you believe, oh, it only comes one way, and it's just like that's not always true. And sometimes we miss a lot of the things that, especially like answers that we're looking for because we're expecting it a certain way, and we just miss if it comes another way. So that was like, and like in my late mid to late 20s, is something that that was my revelation and elevation, if you will. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
so that just kind of helped me understand, or as people would always say, don't put God in a box. It's just like, okay, it's true. It's just like if you're asking for something, don't expect it. Sometimes it come from the left or the
Mhm.
right. Don't be always looking up at the sky all the time. Just be open. And so that taught me a lot as well. And so I try to, convey that in poetry and even just conversation when I'm encouraging somebody and they be just
Mhm.
like, and I'm just like, hey, it's just be open to you and, trust yourself.
Yeah.
Trust how you get it,
Right.
because don't try to just silence what you think. Oh, that sounds weird. But that's how God works through weird. He's unconventional. He's unorthodox. That's how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you only just
Mhm.
disregard that, then you're gonna miss a lot of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Thank you.
very true.
Very
Um,
intriguing.
Back to the comments. Kanisha said, I was thinking that good freestyle poem, No Time for No BS. And she also says, I love that, Robin. Stephanie said, LOL. And yes, ma'am, it's me. And Maya the Bee said, with my mama, probably wish she was you because I definitely need her with my two bad kids. I give her a lot of time to herself. Stephanie said, I'm so proud of you. Aw. And Maya said, I like that. Don't put God in a box. Way too many people do that, especially Christians have a bad habit of that, in my opinion. Yes, I agree with that, Maya. Maya the bee
Okay.
coming through. Killer bees
Buzzing.
on the swarm. So those are all the comments so far. If you have any comments out there, viewers, type it in the chat for our wonderful guests. Okay. And with that being said, Robin, can you tell us a joke? I'm ready to laugh.
Yeah, let's have it. Let's have
You want me to tell a joke?
I mean, not Robin. I'm sorry,
Or
it. Jamie.
I'm about to say,
Jamie.
I was like,
I'm
you
gonna
I
be
got
mean,
me
like,
too.
Robin, if you got a joke, I'll say, we try to get all the laughs we can get.
I, I
you
meant
know,
Jamie. Sorry.
it may be an
no man, I'm
unknown
gonna let Miss
talent that
Jamie.
you don't want to allocate. You say,
No, I'm gonna let Miss Jamie cover the jokes tonight. She can have all the jokes because I have none whatsoever.
that's right.
Y'all probably be
Oh,
sitting there blinking at me.
I meant Jamie. Sorry, my bad.
Yes.
Jamie.
Do you just want to just do like the few that I brought with me? Like you, how we
um,
doing this?
you could do the few that you brought with you. I'm ready.
Yeah, definitely ready.
All right, well, lower your expectations so that I can wow you. No, I'm just playing. I always start with that because I'm like, it's a lot of pressure. Just lower your expectations, please. 'Cause the lower the better. That way. But seriously, so I do this thing. I have this list of things that I hate and stuff like that, and I tell the audience that I can't afford therapy, so I just bring my crash outs to, and I just vent to like a room full of strangers. So now I'm just venting to a whole bunch of people online or whatever. So I'll I'll do a few of the
Okay.
ones that I did
Okay.
in my set that that placed me in third. So I'll start out with this one. I
Okay.
hate paying rent. Um, because I'll be feeling like, what did y'all do with the money I gave y'all last month? At this point, it's given you have no financial management and a little entitlement. And at this point, I'm like, if we can get up and go to work every day, then why can't you? And I'm thinking about starting a petition for my building that says that our landlord needs to get a job because waiting on us to give him money every month is crazy. He acts like he owns the place. I don't. It's wild. Secondly, I hate that every time I go into one of these stores, I have to argue with these managers, supervisor about them giving me my military discount. And they look at me crazy when I tell them that it's legit because I was a no limit soldier in the 99 and the 2000. Like
Make them say, nah,
I'm
nah, nah,
trying to
Nah,
nah.
tell
nah,
you,
nah,
and it
nah.
gets crazy. And I'll be like, "Oh, you think I'm playing, huh? You think I won't come around this counter and bust you in your head, huh? You hear what I'm saying, huh? Little Wody." I still don't know what a Wody is after all these years, but it feels like it goes there. So I just throw that in there for a little extra, you know. Um, next. I hate that I have to be always the positive one and the forward thinking one in like negative situations. Case in point, like a few weeks ago, I was telling this guy, and I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter about how many times I stumble along the way and fall down, as long as I get up and I try again, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then the cop was all like, but ma'am, that's not how this gives right at work. Long story short, somebody spent the weekend in the holding cell just drying out. And I'm like, this is crazy. And this is why nobody likes y'all because y'all just so negative all the time. Just let me live in my own delusion. I didn't hurt nobody yet. Like, come on now. And lastly, I hate that at the end of my OBGYN appointment, my gynecologist looks me square in the face and says, okay, I'm going to step outside so that you can get dressed. For what? Um, did you just see everything I have to offer in the world, Craig? Where are you going? What you what? We in deep. We are in the trenches together. Where you going? You leave me now. I have abandonment issues. No, you go stand right here and watch me get dressed. As a matter of fact, I need to
Oh,
lean on to somebody and watch this jail up out of me. And while we at it, what you do with my underwear? Because I can't seem to find them. Where you going? You can't leave me now. I love you. And in fact, it hurt so much you had to call in your assistant to hold my hand. And by law of transfer, isn't that technically a threesome? Ladies, I have officially gone further with you than I have with any man. Like, we go together real bad. Like, you know me in the biblical sense. You are not going to leave me now. And when I leave here, you make sure you call me to see if I got home safely. Because, like, what you talking about? I love you. What are you doing? You go step outside. No, you go stand right here. That's what you gonna do. Cause no, that's that's half of what I got. that's that's enough sheriff for today.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Hilarious.
we in the
oh,
trenches.
And we go together real bad.
Oh,
Real
God.
Real
bad.
wrong.
Oh.
She
oh,
said it's technically a threesome. That's what
By
she
law
said.
of transfer, and
It's exactly a
and
threesome.
she had her little garden tools, that little sprinkler thing. Oh, that's I just thinking about
Go
it, it
get this
hurts.
gel up out of me.
Yeah, they go crazy with the jail, don't
I'm
they?
trying to tell you,
Oh,
you
And that
better be
little
man.
doing
garden
whatever you
sprinkler
do.
thing. I'm like, it's 2002. Y'all ain't got nothing silicone yet. Y'all still using that little metal thing and those
Yeah.
barbecue tongs. Like, I'm not even that deep. Like, come on now, what you doing? And they swear. I always ask them, like, you ain't got nothing smaller. She be like, so y'all just busting over
Mm-mm.
preteens with this stuff? Like, that ain't right.
I'm
I'm gonna
telling
call the
you.
police. That's what I'm gonna do
Oh.
next time. I'm
Oh.
being violated. I'm sure. That's why I don't go back. They be calling. It's time for your update. No, I'll pass.
Oh, man.
I'm all right.
oh.
Y'all
Oh,
got any
God.
silicone yet? No, I'm good.
KY jelly.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh.
um,
Ooh.
okay, so back to the comments.
Oh, shoot. We in the
Oh,
trenches. Steph got me. That
Yeah,
killed
we in there like
me. We
swimwear.
in there.
What you doing?
Like, bro, you already seen the goods. What you
I'm
doing?
trying to tell you. You know what it's like being propped open for like 30 minutes? That's crazy work. I'm talking about. Oh,
Oh,
step outside, but why?
oh,
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 oh, oh,
oh,
okay, back to the comments.
oh, God.
Uh, Teresa said, blink, blink, LOL. Maya said, traditional therapy is overrated. I can get it for free, but it doesn't work for me. Just give me a stage for poetry, please.
Oh,
Sunrise today
oh,
said, Jamie, you are pretty funny. And Teresa gave 3 laughing emojis. So those were the comments.
yo, that was hilarious. You should have came in first.
Oh,
You should have came in first, yo.
whew.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
Whew.
Oh,
Mm-mm. She said, ain't that basically a threesome?
Like, isn't it though? It's a long transfer. That's a
oh,
God dang.
whew.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mm-mm. That
Okay.
was that was good. That
All
was
right.
great. That was magnificent.
Um.
That was thugnificent.
Oh my God, that's my song. I found a way to download that song.
Yo, he
Oh,
said,
oh, yeah.
he said, I'm a no limit
Oh.
soldier. We don't die. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, damn. Y'all have me on the floor. Whew.
Oh. Okay.
Whew.
Robin. Wait. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm like, I compose myself. I'm sorry.
All
That took
right.
me
I was
out.
Robin.
about to say if anybody could stop laughing.
Hmm.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
Robin.
Whew.
Can you share a poem with us, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whew.
Whew.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
man.
yes, ma'am. But I'm still
Oh.
stuck on the technically a threesome because I feel it. I really do. I think back to my days. I feel violated.
Just
I'm thinking
remember,
about
if
filing charges at
somebody
this
holds
point
your
because
hand and
sexual
somebody's
harassment.
working on you, that is technically a threesome.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Oh. Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. So the poem I'm gonna do is called Magnetic. Okay. Let me see if I can get the laugh out first though. Okay. Magnetic he is. He speaks with a confident tongue. He uses words as foreplay in hopes of getting you sprung. Seductive in his speech, he is sure to leave you wanting more. He is emotionally unavailable though. He is always at your beck and call, readily ready with his charm. Oh, how I adore him when he saunters through the door, chocolate oozing from the foundation of God's masterful creation. He is a man of intrigue, a man of intellect. If you're not careful, you will fall for him every time. He will put you, excuse me, he will put you in with that handsome grin. He will pull you in with that handsome grin, I'm sorry, only to leave you empty inside. In one full sweep, he'll have you enthralled in his presence with his magnetic ways. Magnetic he is. He will capture your heart only to leave you down on your knees with waterfalls pouring from your eyes, asking yourself over and over and over again, why? In peace.
Oh, that was dope. That was dope. That was certified dope.
Thank
All
you.
right. Show your love out there for Robin J, aka Peace Nelson.
Peace Nelson in the house. Definitely in the house. That joint was dope.
Show your
Thank
love.
you.
Show your love. Back to the comments. Maya said, I guess talking to Jamie, she said, you off the chain. Good thing you ain't in Dallas because my OBGYN looked like Obama. I'm dead ass.
Not Obama.
Well, first we have
Oh
to
my God.
open your legs, and then we have to go in there and insert. Okay.
It'd be like, dear America. Be like, what?
oh, oh, oh,
Oh man.
oh,
That
um,
is hilarious.
okay. Wait a minute. Uh, trying to read the rest of the comments.
Mm.
Okay, Kanisha gave 3 laughing emojis. Maya did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finger snaps. Stephanie gave 3 hand claps. Kanisha gave 3 snaps. T up 7 2 said, "Love that poem. Woo, preaching to the chair." So
Mhm.
those were the comments. So show your love once again, folks out there in YouTube land, to our guests, Jamie the Artiste and Peace Nelson. Show your
Show
love.
your love. Show your love, YouTube. Snap it up. Snap it up.
Yes. If you have any questions for our guests, type it in the chat. Type it in the comments. Okay. North Philly, you have a question for Jamie?
Yes. So um with the I want to delve into the poetry side a little bit. What is the name of your book again? Because I should have mentioned that in the beginning, but I wanted to just go right into a question.
It's called 25 to Life, Volume 1, Confessions and Corrections.
And where can they find that at?
It
Um,
is, it's on Amazon.
mhm.
Um, and it's also on, wait, just, yeah, Amazon, or you can just reach out to me directly if you want a signed copy. I do have some books, physical books on hand. I should have there. I keep them in my car because sometimes when I go out, I just don't want to forget them. So I'm like, if
Right,
they're in my car, there, you know what I mean? But
right on deck. Have it on deck. That's right.
right, right. But yeah, it's called 25 to Life. Yeah.
Okay. So as far as writing poetry, and doing and crafting your poetry, do you see striking similarities with your poetry and with the comedy that you do? I mean, like, do you see like there's a parallel, or do you separate the two?
Well, naturally, I'm called sarcastic.
Mhm.
I partially agree, but then I don't. So there is like some sarcasm in my poetry or whatever. I guess when and I get that way when I'm frustrated and like so it's hard to separate the two sometimes, but then most of my poetry, like when I'm really, really feeling like heavily emotionally, then yeah, my poetry is very direct.
Mhm.
But for the most part, yeah, as with anything, everything is drawn from life and your personality and your experiences and your
Right.
your your knowledge and stuff like that. So yeah.
So, out of the two, what do you find the most rewarding?
Out of what two?
Comedy and poetry.
They both hold their weight equally. It's literally hard to choose because, like I said, like naturally I'm like observational and quick witted, and that's like second nature, and it it's hard to pick. I would have to like split down the middle, depending on like the situation and my mood and like how I decide to respond to things. Um, it's hard to pick. It is. It is really hard to choose.
So, so the last question would be, when you said that you incorporate some bit like some biblical overtones into your works. Am I correct in what you just said?
Um, partially. In the book, I decided to add scripture because in my free writing portion of at the end of each chapter, I kind of give like a synopsis or an overall just basically just cutting to the chase and just trying to give people the answers of what they because like what stunted my growth like spiritually I would say a good 5 maybe 10 years like getting those like blanket and cliche responses.
Mhm.
I felt like it was just too I, and I hate to say this, but I felt like I was like too intelligent for that to be enough for me. I'm just like, no, I needed more, and people they weren't equipped to give me the the elaboration on a certain thing. It's like I said, especially I struggle with my faith a lot in like my late teens and early 20s, like based on the stuff that I was dealing with, and to be told all the time, "Oh, you're blessed and you're highly favored." I'm just like, well, if I am, why am I dealing with all this stuff? I'm not a bad person. Why is all this stuff happening to me?
Right.
It's God's way. Why? Like what? You know what I mean? I just needed more than like just that blanket response, like, "Oh, don't question God." And I'm just like, are we supposed to? Like, how are we supposed to know if we don't question things? How are we supposed to know if we don't seek out knowledge? And just to tell me, just basically, just shut up and take. That was never enough for me. And
You're
so,
equipped.
like spiritually, it was like a rebellion to me, and I just withdrew. And I realized, like, once I kind of stepped back from like that organized and like pre-processed like teaching, that's
Hmm.
when my understanding kind of opened up, and that's when I just started to realize, oh, it's not just like a one-way type of thing. Like God isn't just just this black. You know what I'm saying? There's different overtones depending on what you're looking for and where you are, and things like that.
So your inquisitiveness permeated towards your curiosity, and that more or less walks hand in hand. And you had to know more to get a better understanding. We're used to that.
Yeah, basically, and
Hmm.
I encourage people to do their own research and not just sit and just take, oh,
Absolutely.
and like no shade to like leaders and things like that, but sometimes, and there was one, and I appreciate him so much for being honest. He was just like, I know a lot of times people look for like for their preachers and pastors and stuff to have the answers to everything, but he was just like, I don't know. And he was just like, I'm honest enough to tell you that I don't have the answer. I can't tell you. So that just kind of just pushed me to go inward and just just cultivate my own personal relationship without this filter and that filter, and just just like I'm talking out, like, okay, what's going on? Why? And just to kind of just be able open enough, like I said, just outside of the regular, if you will, just to receive those responses and those answers in my sitting still, in my meditation, and even when in like conversation with a person, I'm just like, that's weird. I was just praying about that the other. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
in that way, so you know, but everybody's different. Some people just prefer to be just like, okay, but there are others I know that we just like have those burning questions on the inside, like, I don't understand this. And then if a person can't explain to you why, instead of them just being honest, they'll try to just redirect you. But I'm like, I'm too smart for that. Like that don't work with me.
Right.
It's insulting as well. And I think a lot of people think that I'm not as intelligent as I am, either because most of the time I joke around a lot, or that I'm so quiet. And I'm just like, I'm not quiet for nothing. I'm paying attention. My discernment works, my intuition works, and I get premonitions. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right. I dig you. Never underestimate yourself, and never underestimate your abilities and your perception. Never do that, and don't allow anybody to try to take that from you, because only you can allow them to take it from you.
right, and that's how like I said, that's how when I began to just grow and cultivate my own spirituality, my own relationship, and just develop that, I would say, abnormal like sense, spirituality that I have now.
Hmm.
I'm not denying, you know what I'm saying? I just like, okay, and this works better for me. Like this is more natural to me than what I was trying to be like force fed. And I'm just like, okay. And I'm just like, so now that I have an understanding and I know what works for me and I know how to get a response, I know how to bring things into manifestation. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, but like I said, every situation is slightly different, more or less. But it's all about just like finding what works for you, what you connect with, what resonates with you.
That's right.
That's just
That's what's up.
Yes. Maya said, look up Dr. Jason Brown, Waxahachie, Texas, OBGYN, and Sam White. Okay, see, Maya, now I'm ready to look it up.
Well, first you have to
oh my.
understand that it may not be me. I'm serious. It may not be me. Okay. I was hanging out with Michelle. Okay. It's not me.
She wasn't lying. She was that man. Look, that looked like Mr. President to
That's
me. That
crazy.
sure looked like Michelle's husband to me.
Shouts out to former President Obama. We wish you could have you again, but unfortunately.
Ooh, oh man. Oh. See, now after this, I'm gonna be looking that up, Maya.
Woo.
Oh, oh my goodness. Ooh, ooh, child. Okay.
Mm.
Um, Shy, do you have a question for Robin, aka Peace Nelson?
I do have a question for you, Peace. Um, it's my favorite question to ask when someone has an AKA or a stage or pen name. Um, where does it come from? What does it mean to you? Why Peace Nelson?
Ooh, good question, Shy.
Okay.
Nice one.
Okay. So my author name is Robin J. I have two Facebook accounts, and how I came with Peace Nelson was I used to post my poetry on my regular Robin Jones account, and then I would get feedback from people like, "Oh, I didn't know you was going through that," and da da da. And I'm like, "No, it has nothing to do with me." Like, and I wanted to connect more with people who maybe not necessarily understood poetry, but knew that it was poetry versus assuming it had something to do with my life. Because a lot of times I'd be like, no, I wrote that because of the conversation me and you had the other day. It had something to do with you, not me. So peace came from at that time. I needed peace in my life. I was going through a lot. And Nelson is my mother's maiden name. So I created my Peace Nelson page so I could uh, promote my poetry, share my poetry, and get feedback because I never really shared it before that time. Just to kind of get a feel for what people thought about my poetry versus people who know me and assume that I'm writing about myself. And that a lot of
Mm.
times I'm not. Though my ex will tell you all my poems are about him, but
Child,
I
don't
don't, I try to separate
mine's
the
too.
two.
I just play. No, I understand, can relate to that. I've experienced a lot of people take things very literally and in the moment, and it's like I wrote this poem
Yes.
5, 6, 7 years ago, and I just felt like posting it
Yes.
today. Like I'm okay.
Yeah.
Just
Had
say I'm okay.
nothing to do with me. But
Mhm.
I'm inspired. It could be a song. It could be me riding down the street and something just pops in my head. I'll pull over and start writing. It can be
Mhm.
anything that will inspire me to write. So it's not necessarily my life. And a lot of times it's conversations
Yeah.
I've had with people in their lives. So yeah, so that's why I created the Peace Nelson person to kind of get a feedback, get more feel for poetry versus
Yeah.
your family and friends telling you, you're going to be okay. You're okay. And I'm like,
See, and then full
or
circle
they,
back to Jamie. People like okay, like I don't
yeah,
know.
or you
People,
get, you get a
go ahead.
call saying, girl, are you okay? And it's like, I'm fine. Well, I saw your post and it's like, that was a poem that had nothing to do with me. So yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Got you. So thank you.
Hmm.
I know that's right.
All right now.
I mean, a lot of my poems do be about me, but not all of them. So I just feel like, okay, this wasn't necessarily about me. Okay, I just feel like this was about X, Y, Z. Because sometimes I see through the eyes of others, so I'm writing from somebody else's perspective. So it's not always, about me. So that's why a lot of times I'll put um autobiographical if it was
Mhm.
something about me,
Yeah.
but because, yeah, people will mistake that and be like, no, that wasn't about me. Okay, relax, take it down a notch. Like, I'm okay, like, chill. So I understand perfectly.
Yeah.
We here.
I
Okay.
bet you think this poem is about you, don't you? Don't you?
And with that being said, oh, Maya said, first black president delivered my daughter with the laughing.
Oh, well, See, that's another one of my duties. See, I bet you didn't know I was an OBGYN.
I guess it came standard with the Obamacare.
Yep. That was a part of Obamacare that I put in there that I must deliver babies to.
Ooh. Uh,
It's all making sense now. It's all coming together.
Maya said, "LOL." Everybody asked my husband if he okay with my poetry because he white. Hell, we wouldn't be married if he wasn't. Oh,
Oh man.
oh
Oh
goodness.
good.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
All right, Jamie.
Ooh.
We need some more laughter. Can you give us
Yes.
some more
Oh,
laughs?
Yes.
I had was gonna do my song slash poem, or maybe another poem if time permitted. I'm eager to get this one off for some reason. This is everybody's favorite song slash
Oh,
poem. You'll
okay.
see why.
Okay.
You know.
Show your love for Jamie the Artiste and her poem.
Show your love, y'all. Come on. Come on.
No, I'm just playing.
Snap it up. Snap
Uh,
it up.
this is called Trash Can. Because you know how it is when you in the situation and they play it in your face and you got to stand on business. Yeah. Here it goes. I put my love for you in the trash can. I put my hope for you in the trash can. See, I don't want your love no more. I've heard all of this before, so I put all I have for you in the trash can. See, I set my love for you, I set it on fire. 'Cause I'll no longer be a willing slave for your desires. And I don't wanna keep feeling this way. But I'm all out of words to say. So I said, all I have for you, I set it on fire. 'Cause I lived for you. So certainly I would die for you. Now I've lost count of how many nights I'd stay up and just cry over you, asking you and myself, now why do you keep doing the things that you do? But you don't seem to care. I get a shoulder shrug or a deep sigh, and that's all you share. So I started to question and blame myself, and you had me wondering, is there somebody else? But now I'm weak. I'm talking too weak to speak because I haven't eaten in weeks, and it pains me to think that this isn't how it's supposed to be. This is not what I pictured. But since you are barely in the picture, I'm left holding up our frame alone. And I'm wondering, why are you always gone and you're on your phone and I couldn't carry us by myself? I needed your help. And that's why this bonfire, oh, it has awakened my fire and given me newfound desires as this tightened my grip on reality like pliers. You are nothing but a bald headed liar, and you're a cheat. Now, did you ever think at your own game you could be beat? No? Will you let that sink while I pull up a seat? Because now I'm going to pull out these receipts on all the times you didn't care enough to be discreet. And I found that you got stains on our sheets. You are nasty. Now don't worry about how I found out. See, you don't get to ask me, but you can watch me pack fastly since actually this is my house. So you get out since you're the one who's been acting a clown and you're not doing what you're supposed to when I'm not around. And you think that I don't notice you rejecting phone calls and messages while I'm standing here talking to you. Listen, I am about to bury you since this relationship is just dead weight and I'm so tired of carrying you. So it's okay if you get ghosts, boo. And I'm through with trying to convince you and having to confront you about the inevitable when you're so incapable and you're replaceable. And that's why I'm erasing the traces of you so you're untraceable. And I'm not going to go back and forth and debate with you. We can consider this whole thing hashtag undebatable. So I put my love for you in the trash can. I put my hope for you in the trash can. See, I don't want your love no more. I've heard all of this before, so I set all I have for you. I set it on fire. And
Damn! Oh my goodness! Yo,
Okay, yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
girl.
Cut that
Okay.
off.
man,
Beautiful.
that was man. That was absolute fire,
yeah, I
fire,
get that
son.
Son.
request all the time. I'm like, I got jokes tonight, y'all. I don't feel like singing. They
Oh
be
my
like, do trash
goodness,
can,
man.
do trash can. I be like,
That joint was dope.
Yes, it was. And in the comments, Kanisha said, "Wow, beautiful!" With one, two, three, four, five,
Yeah, man.
six finger snaps
thank
and
you, thank you.
the face with the heart emoji. Maya gave you one, two, three, four, five, six fire emojis and
Oh,
several finger snaps and one, two, three, four, five bomb emojis. Yes, girl.
thank you, thank
Yes, girl.
Represent, represent.
thank you.
Okay.
I'm
I
trying to
said
tell
in my Arsenio Hall voice, yes, with the long
you.
finger.
Woo, 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 woo,
Yes.
woo, woo.
I remember that. I remember when the Living Color did that parody. And he had that big old butt. And I was
The
like,
long
what?
finger. Yes.
Keenan Ivory Wayans, yes. That Joe was hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Show your love, folks. Again for Jamie the Artiste.
Let's
Yes.
get busy.
Maya said, dope. Indeed, Maya. Indeed. Yes. Show
Yeah,
your love. Show your love in my Steve Harvey voice. Show your love.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Back to you, Robin. Let's see. I'm gonna get in my Tooper vibes. Just give me a moment.
Topra
Building.
in the house.
Okay. All right. Okay, Robin, aka Peace. If you
Yes,
had a
ma'am.
if you had a time capsule, what would people find in your time capsule?
What would they find in my time capsule?
Yes, if you had
A
one.
bunch of BS. A bunch of BS.
A bunch of it. Okay.
A bunch of
They would, I mean, they would find a little bit of everything. I mean, I've been through some things in life, so they would find a lot of love, some peace, some pain, some tragedy, heartbreak. Um, maybe they could have found one of them 7 kids. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Because
Okay.
Okay.
I might have, could have stuck 2 of them or 3 of them in there. They could, yeah.
Okay. Jamie, i- if you could have dinner with any poet or comedian, past or present, who would it be and why?
Oh, wow. Um, oh my God, there's so many to choose from. That is so.
Mm.
Um, okay, because I'm gonna just start overthinking and we'll be here all night. Um, let me just start with like my newest, like recent person that I've become like a really big fan of because I just watched this. Actually, I've seen this special a few times now on TV. I would have to say Shuler King. I chose
Okay.
him because like he is like down to earth funny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just feel like I would literally be in tears all night, and he just looked like he don't really take nothing like too serious. And I just feel like he would just make a joke out of like everything that's happening. All like, and I think also he might also have like some really good like insight for like people like starting out or for the most part trying to like break into the business and stuff like that. Um, Yeah, I think I would choose Shula King. I like him. He's funny.
Yeah,
I love Schuler. I love that answer too because he's super popular, but not the most like he's not somebody that, but he's hometown. He's something,
Right.
something.
He's
yeah,
you
Yeah,
feel like he's
yeah,
like from around the way, and
yeah,
I'm just happy that he's, making it because like most people they're just like only like content creator funny and stuff like but like yeah, I was in tears watching this special,
yeah,
especially his Will Smith bit. I was like, "Oh my
yeah.
yeah,
god." He was just-
Dude is making
I
the
yeah.
was like,
rounds.
I wish
Definitely
he
making the
said
rounds.
I wouldn't hear another joke if Will Smith would have slapped me. He said, "I'll be somewhere on the island, pissy drunk."
Where is his special streaming? Where is his
It's on
special?
Tubi.
Okay, I'm watching it tonight. Thank you,
Yeah,
girl.
I think it's called Anybody
Okay.
Want to Tell Me. It
All
is,
right.
yeah, that is hilarious. Yeah, I'm in tears every time I watch it. Yeah, it's very relatable. Yeah, I love it.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Love it.
Okay. Back to the comments real quick. Maya said, Lord, she said one of the kids. That's a me answer with two laughing emojis. and, and Sunrise today said, great podcast. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Donna.
Nice.
Those are
Yes.
the comments. Hey, I was laughing at that too. I was like, she said one of the kids.
I thought that was directed towards that.
Ooh, child.
Wu Tang for the children.
Wu Tang is for the children. Oh goodness.
Um,
Oh, okay. We just being breezy, folks. We just being breezy. That's what we do on live with Miss.KIR.
this is how we
Okay.
do it.
Okay. And I'm just happy to have Jamie the Artiste because we extra breezy tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. We extra breezy. Okay.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Kanisha said LOL. So those are the comments. All right.
Mhm.
Um, Shy, do you have a question for Jamie?
Yes, Jamie. So you said you've been sarcastic and funny and had a sense of humor for a long time. And if you've already alluded to this or answered this, then my apologies. But what gave you like the push or the confidence to take it from just your regular conversation and saying stuff that you like, why y'all laughing on for real, to making it a set and getting on stage, perfecting that
Um,
craft? 'Cause being funny and doing stand up are two different, totally
yeah,
different
and
things.
I have to explain that a lot to people because they were just like, "Oh, everybody at my job think I'm funny at the lunchroom," and I'm like, "That's cool," but like that, like intimate kind of funny and stuff and slapstick type is different, and it doesn't
Mhm.
always transfer well to the stage. It's like a lot of people don't understand y'all inside or esoteric jokes and things like that. So for me, wait, what was the question? You said how did it transfer? How did I basically get to the stage, or how did I take
Yeah,
it?
like what was the your process of just being sarcastic and funny to crafting a set, setting up a joke and taking it to a stage?
Um, okay, I didn't like officially consider myself a artist or whatever. 2018 is when I first started doing like open mics or whatever the case may be, and I think because that went over well, or where I was getting pretty good feedback or whatever. And then I was just like, okay, well, I do more than one thing, and I just kind of had a little conference with like, I guess you can consider him like a mentor now, or whatever. And I was like, well, should I try like other stuff on stage or whatever? Because I'm like, I don't want nobody to think that I think I'm all that because I can do more than one thing. He was like, no, like be yourself. Like that's what this is for. Like
Hmm.
showcase all your talents. And that's what these open mics are for. They're just, like training grounds and stuff like that. You get to work
Yep.
out this and that. So I was like, okay. And I remember the first time I did comedy like on stage. I was really nervous because I again wasn't sure like how it was gonna transfer. Because like you said, being funny in conversation and data is different than trying to make a room full of people laugh. And it's just like it's always hit or miss because everybody's sense of humor is different. Some people don't really like clean comedy. They don't think it's real comedy. Some people
Mm.
like to hear, the expletives and the N word. I'm just like, I don't want to be like that comic per se. I'm trying to be like, because I always tell people like I'm trying to get this Seinfeld money so I can retire. Like I'm trying to get this TV money, and
Right.
I get it. I understand the concept of like keeping it real and just, but I'm just like that just kind of keeps you in a certain demographic. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
Mhm.
so but I just, I just took my thoughts and stuff that I think is everyday life and think it's funny. I'm just like, well, let's just see. And I'm just like, because the longer I wait and sit on it, the longer or the harder it's going to be to just kind of actually.
Mm.
So I did it. And I remember one of the jokes that I did was like my Aldi bit. I'll just give you the highlights really quick, which is basically just like me saying that I think it's crazy that we have to like pay to use a card, and stuff like that. And I said that I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head because it was like a letter that I had written to Aldi about being upset that somebody took my cart with the actual quarter in it, but only gave me back a button because it was like a really quick exchange, and I was like with some older
Oh.
lady, and I was like, y'all need to go look at the tapes because I feel like I got robbed, like I didn't get my quarter back. And I was just like, and while we at it, like, why are y'all lines always long? Why is it always only one lane open? Like, but everybody be in the back loading stuff, and I'm just like, this is crazy, and I'm just like, this is nuts. I'm just like, I feel like by now we'd improved ourselves that we're trustworthy to bring these carts back without having to have them on chains and quarters. So just take the quarter part out of it so that we can shop, and then that way people won't be getting scammed by little old ladies in the car, in the park. Something to that effect. I remember, just like that. And somebody talked to me like after the show. He was just like, "You have really good potential." He was like, "You're a really good, joke writer." He was just like, I know people." He was just like, "I want you to like keep going, keep working at it." He was like, "That's a really funny thing." He was like, "It's original and it ain't, all this." So I was just like, "Oh, okay," because I wasn't sure like how it was gonna go over in like a room full of poets. Because sometimes poets be like snobby. They only want to hear like poetry. You come there with a joke and they be like, so it was just like, so it went over well and everybody liked it. So from that I just kind of just kept. I'm just like, oh, well, I'm just like, and then I just had to decide like what kind of comic that I want to be because there are storytellers. I've seen people who just do. I guess it's called crowd work where they just. I don't like that because I'm just. But to each his own, whatever. Because I'll be just like, I'll be mad if I got dressed up in my Sunday's best and somebody ride me for the sake of like I'm gonna shoot the place up because you don't know. You know what it took for me to put this. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, and I'd be scared to. I'm gonna set the wrong person off. You never know. You know what people going through. You come cracking on their little Sunday hat and whatever, and they just come back like, all right. So I'll be just like, let me just, for me, I'm gonna just focus on like things that my observations and
Mhm.
stuff that kind of bothers me, and then over the couple of years, it just kind of evolved into what it is now, and I'm still like in evolution period. You know what I'm saying? Just still building and grounding and just seeing what works and what doesn't.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
Yes. So Nigel Jones 261 has a question for Robin. The question is, what is a question about your book you wish someone would ask but nobody has?
Um, what is a question about my book that I wish someone would ask and nobody has?
Yes.
Um, I don't know because I get quite a few questions. I can't really think of a question that I would want someone to ask that hasn't been asked.
Mm.
Um, so I really can't answer that question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Maya said, y'all comedians bold. It's hard to make folks laugh because everybody do be having different humor, and I ain't got the patience and selflessness. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I have the patience and the selflessness to try and please folks with my art. I know that's right, Maya.
And
Yeah.
that,
And
Mm.
Stephanie
And
said,
it's worse now because like you don't know like what sensitive subject you're going to talk about where people are going to be trying to this cancel culture is crazy. I'm like, what happened to freedom of speech? Especially as like an artist, it's like you can't really talk or nothing without everybody trying to like start a hate group about you. And I'm like, dang,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't even do
yeah.
nothing.
That is
So
that is
yeah, she's right. It is, and it's stressful. Some people still don't care, which I kind of envy. I'd be like, oh, I just wish I had that effing kind of attitude, but I'm still conscious about like what I say or whatever. So I just, for now, like I said, I'm still just kind of getting my feet wet as a comedian. I've only been doing it a few years, but I do want to get to the point where I'm just like, I just want to say what I gotta say. It's not an intent to like offend anybody, but something somewhere is going to offend somebody. Like you can't please everybody.
yeah, you can't.
So I just
Right.
like at the end
You
of the
can't.
day, I just want to make sure that I'm true to myself, if nothing
Right.
else. And if people don't like it, it's just like if you want to look so deep in something I said about me or my experience just to feel included or just to be like, oh my God, I'm offended. It's like you're sick. Like get help. Like
Yeah.
that's just like that girl. I think it's been a few years now where she kind of came at Beyonce about said something to the effect that I walk here, and the girl was in a wheelchair. And she was just like, "Wow, how can you make a song about walking when there's people in wheelchair?" And it's like, are you the reach? Or don't your arm hurt for trying to reach so hard? Like, are you? And it's like you can't. Like, what next? The it just where does it end? It's just like so yeah. So like I said, I just want to get to a point where I'm just like, and I'm getting there. I'm there, but I'm not like 100% there. I'm just like this is my experience. I'm sharing my experience and my intrusive thoughts with you. Just enjoy the ride. If you don't like it, that's fine too. I know it ain't for everybody, and that's fine. You can't please everybody. So
No, everything ain't for everybody.
right.
Right.
I mean, it
Yeah.
really ain't.
That part. Maya said that's why I like poetry because I can just write for me and share it because I know I ain't the only one that feels the way I feel. Right on, Maya.
Right, Maya?
And Stephanie said, Robin, have you ever thought about writing books outside of poetry? Ooh, good question, Stephanie.
Nice one.
Yes, I have. Actually, I have a children's book that I'm working on right now too.
Okay.
It
All
is
right.
about dealing with color in the Black community because I know for me, growing up a light skinned Black girl living in a Black community, I was embraced as a young girl. And when I got to school, where I grew up, they pretty much bust us out of the neighborhood. So I went to school with, I'm sorry, a bunch of white kids and kids I didn't grow up with in the neighborhood. So I was treated differently because I was light. So kids didn't want to play with me. And all I wanted to do was play on the merry-go-round. I didn't care what color you were. You could be green. I just wanted to play. And just
Right.
my experiences just growing up as a young Black woman in this world and the experiences I've had. And so I'm doing a kids book discussing color. And I'm using actually all my kids and my nephew and my grandson coming and my granddaughter in the book as characters and just because they're all different colors. And so just given the different shades of Blackness and how beautiful it is and just as from a child's perspective. Because like for me, I didn't realize that I was different until I got to school. Because the kids on the block and my parents never said anything about my color until I got to school. And then that's when I realized that there was something wrong. I felt like something was wrong with me. And a lot of people are like, well, how do you remember that at 5? And I'm like, because at 5, all I wanted to do was play, and nobody wanted to play with me, not the Black kids or the white kids. So it's a book about color and just embracing your color, your beautifulness, your Blackness, and all of that. And like I said, I've incorporated my kids and my grandkids and my nephew in it. And it just talks about each kid has like a little, it's just one page for each kid and it has like a little base and it's poetry. So it has just like a little poem about their color. Because like I said, they're all different shades. So I am working on a kid's book.
Powerful.
Nice.
That is really nice.
Yes. Maya said, I know the same can be said about comedy, but that's a more difficult way of sharing to make someone laugh, though. Huge difference. It is.
Yeah.
Kanisha said, Oh, excuse me. Kanisha said, I love making freestyle poetry because it helps to express myself. And Kanisha also said, your book sounds so good. And so those were the comments so far. So, Robin, can you dig in your crate?
Of course.
Another poem? North Philly, he know about that.
Trust
He's
me.
digging in the
I'm
crate.
a digging in the crates veteran when it comes to digging in the.
Can you dig in those crates, Robin, for a poem for us?
Yes, I can. This one is called Poetic Kisses.
Ooh, I
Mm,
like
His
that title.
poetic
already interesting.
His poetic kisses she longed for, soft lips with poetic intelligence free flowing from them. His kisses were something she dreamed of all her life. Soft and sensual, his poetic kisses are. The way he brushed her hair away from her soft frame of her face, the warmth of his breath on her neck caused flutters in her stomach as he pulled her near. The taste of him was more than her wildest dreams could ever imagine. Her whole body tingled from the touch of his hands on the small of her back. His presence calmed her spirit. It was as if time had stopped. No one else existed but her and him. Visions of growing old with someone were there where they hadn't been before. A lifetime of poetic kisses is what she wanted. The very moment his lips met hers, his tongue traced her lips, she quivered. He was generous. He was passionate and intentional with each poetic kiss, tactfully made to form beautiful, complex emotions within her. She found somebody who awakened her soul. She was besotted with one kiss to his poetic kisses. In peace.
Show your love,
Very
folks.
warm.
Show
Very
your
warm.
love.
That made me feel warm all over. I'm like,
Warm and
like whoa,
toasty.
like
North
I might,
Philly, I'm starting to think that you could probably get a check. I'm, 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 I'm starting to think that.
you said a check?
Uh, yeah, from the state.
Oh yeah, my eccentricities. Yeah, yeah. Listen, when it comes down to being North Philly's finest, ain't nobody got this name. Ain't nobody got this character. Ain't nobody got it but me.
Uh,
It- it's
I am
definitely a
the
character. Definitely a character.
yes. I am the HNIC.
oh, Maya said, Robin, you have the same skin tone as my mama. She's Creole from Louisiana. Only one of seven kids came out the lightest with green eyes and blonde hair. She said, also, Maya says, she used to tell me stories growing up in Louisiana, how she was the only one of seven allowed to go in through the front door of their white
Mm.
friend's house because how she looked. Kanisha gave several finger snaps, and Kanisha also said, "So true. No one like you."
Right.
Those are the comments so far. Show your love out there for our guests, Jamie the Artiste and Peace Nelson.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, Jamie, can you dig in your crates for another
Yeah,
A world premiere.
premiere? Premiere.
I
Premiere.
can
Premiere.
actually.
Premiere.
This is
Premiere.
another crowd favorite. Uh, just a heads up, North Philly. If you were feeling, what you say, you feeling warm over there?
Yeah. I'm trying to
You
tell you.
you gonna be
You know,
toasty after this.
listen, I'm feeling warm because my butt get hot.
I,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm, I'm,
we're gonna work on that check. We're gonna work on that check for you. Yeah.
Listen, make sure I get a decent cut. I mean, and I
Uh,
just don't mean
I,
prime. You know what I mean?
I want a percentage too.
Listen, I'll break it off. We can work a deal on this one. You know.
uh,
I got you.
oh.
okay. This is called punctuation.
Okay.
Heavy on the punctuation. So Pay attention. It goes, I want you, period. You've crawled into my headspace and you've been speaking to me in lowercase, promising that your actions will be capital. So let's touch lips and hips like parentheses while you hover above me like an apostrophe, while I'm just hoping that you'll leave marks on me like an asterisk. In case I need to quote you after this, because I love how you get me to do everything that I say I won't do. Like when we undress, our garments leave I'm sorry, like when we undress, our garments leave a trail like an ellipsis, a prelude to a kiss as our moans fill in for the empty space. And I just want you to touch me in the hyphen way. And as our tongues get tangled up like an ampersand, I want you to use your voice to guide my hands. Then you're in command. Since you're hung like a semicolon, I want to be stacked on top like a colon. Insert as you use your fingers like a comma inserting them wherever you dare, just squeezing, caressing, and groping while I'm gasping for air. And I'll invite you to explore me more in hopes that you'll go down like an underscore, holding my legs in place like a bracket. You're my new favorite habit. And if you think that it's been great so far, just wait till you see me arch like a question mark. No dash and dine. See, you're all mine as you love the taste and I love the pace of how you leave your indentation on my backspace. Like, no caps. Where you at? See, I need a taste. I mean, like, I want your exclamation point straight to the face, and you may enter as you escape and leave your ink on my sheets, and you can call me your PCB, that's printed circuit board, while I label you the tactile king. In peace.
Yo, that has so much flavor in it. Like,
Ooh, child.
listen, I was hearing conjunction, junction. What's your function? I'm trying to tell you, hung like a semicolon.
That's everybody's favorite line. That one and arch like a question mark. A group of my close they didn't created their own little dance to that. And I'm like, what? And they tagged me. I'm just like, what? I didn't expect this to go this far. They did
That's
made up a dance for the whole question mark line, and I'm like, oh my god.
now
Oh
But
man,
that
yeah,
that
those
piece
two
is
lines
that
were
was the
fire.
livest line in the. I mean, it was all the way live, but that joint just stood out. Like, hung.
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
everybody's favorite line. I get a
Man,
lot of rewinds for that one. I'm like, come
you
on,
said
y'all.
take it to the face. Something about an exclamation point
listen,
and then an
Exclamation point straight to the
underscore. And I like words and grammar and things. And erotic poetry is my bag. Okay,
right?
so
Ooh, child.
I likes that.
I'm trying to tell you,
I likes that.
that was on point.
Snaps,
thank you,
bars,
thank you, thank
fire
Bars,
emojis, and all the things.
bars.
Child, child, child. Ooh, child. That's all I gotta say about that.
listen, listen.
Oh,
We the
Miss Kier
schedule.
After Dark coming soon,
We
y'all.
we can collect that check too. You know what I'm saying? you know we we can get a little thing going on. You know what I mean? Keeping it down low. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Kier After Dark coming soon. Stay tuned.
Woo.
Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned.
Yes. Coming soon to a theater near you. You know
Ooh,
Woo.
oh, ooh,
Woo.
child. Okay.
That was it. That was the one. That was one.
Maya gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snaps, and she said, "Go on, Jamie. You did that with the clap snap."
thank you, thank you.
Yes. Yes. That was that one.
Ooh, child. Okay. I gotta take a moment to let that marinate.
Nothing beats a JetBlue holiday. I'm
It's a good thing I didn't do Sweet Tooth. Y'all would be just in
oh
shambles.
man. Oh man. If it's
Ooh,
anything like that, man, I'm trying to tell you. Mm.
Mz.KIR After Dark. Stay tuned. That's all I'll
Yes.
say.
Turn off the lights.
Uh,
Let's get funky.
Ooh, child.
Mm-mm.
All caps. Ooh, child.
Mm-mm.
All caps.
That's so
Oh.
good. Mm.
Alrighty then. In
All
my
righty.
Jim Carrey voice.
All righty then.
Uh, ooh. Okay, so we are nearing the end of another great, wonderful show.
Yeah.
Show
Yeah.
your love, folks. Show your love in my Steve Harvey voice.
Definitely.
Woo. Wait, I gotta clean my glasses. They started to fog up. Ooh. Okay.
Oh man.
So,
Ugh.
Robin, do you have any shout outs that you
Mhm.
would like to give? Oh, goodness. Mm.
I would like to shout out my daddy if he's watching. I know he ain't, but my dad and if any of my kids are watching, and to you guys for having this platform for artists and poets to come on. And also too, if you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area, I'd like to shout out the Doc Bookstore. It's owned by two black African American women who are sisters, I think. And they've been in business 17 years. They'll hold open mics every Tuesday night at 7:30. It's in Fort Worth off of Meadowbrook and 820. So that's where I started going there like 6, 7 months ago doing open mics. And that was my first time really doing open mics. And it's a really dope atmosphere. And also shout out to Mr. Mike Quinn, who did my author feature a couple of weeks ago. That turned out really, really nice. Had a great crowd.
Mhm.
And just anybody who is supporting me, buying my books, coming and seeing me at the open mics. Um, I just appreciate everybody.
That's what's up.
Okay. All right, Jamie, do you have any shout outs that you would like to give?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my parents for getting busy that night and creating the most awesome person a lot. And I'm just like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
I
Rest
mean,
in
it could have been a threesome.
no, seriously, no, for real. I want to shout out you guys for having me. Because when North Philly first reached out, I thought it was like a scam. I was just like, this isn't
I
random.
know it.
I told him that. I was just like, what? I was like,
Like yes.
who
Send
sent
your
you?
checks. Send your checks to Mz.KIR, okay?
No, I'm like, are you an Indian from somewhere or an African? You gonna tell me you just need a couple $1,000 and you gonna give it right back double? So I was just like, I don't know
I
about this, but it turned out to be legit. So I'm like, okay, it's cool. It's cool, all right.
know. Nah.
But so shout out to you guys and to the people who's watching that's engaging. I appreciate you and anybody who's watching the replay. You know that's awesome. You can follow me for more content. Um, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. Add me to your Amazon Prime and your Disney Plus so I can watch some more stuff. Stop. But seriously, it's just, I'm just thankful you guys have me. That's all.
Oh,
Um,
oh
mm,
man.
oh, okay. Shy, do you have
Oh,
any shout outs you would like to give?
oh.
Yeah, shout out to you, Miss Kier. Thank you for having me again to
Oh.
co-host.
You're
Philly.
welcome. Mm.
Thank you. North Philly, your energy. Appreciate you, sir.
Ain't no question.
I too thought it was a scam. I said, "Who is this man and who am I?" Thinking I was beating on somebody's
So
podcast,
random,
Send your
right?
and
checks to
now,
Mz.KIR. I
and
make
now
sure that
here
you
I
get on,
am.
okay?
I have been a guest and a co-host and done the open mics all this year. It's been super dope. So thank y'all for having me,
Yeah.
and collaborating with me. I can be followed on social media at the underscore shy underscore poet on TikTok and Instagram, and then I'm Shy Moonlight or Brittany Shy Moonlight Jones on Facebook. I'm actually hosting this dope. the show that I'm co-hosting tonight with the comedy and poetry aspect on November 22nd here in Columbia. I'm co-hosting and team captain of a poetry slash comedy improv show that we call Spit It Out. So it's kind of wild and out inspired, and we're going to be doing that. So follow me on all the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's what's up.
Okay, Shy
All
Moonlight,
right,
you about
Shy.
to blow up. Okay.
You about to blow up? You wait.
All right, North Philly, do you have any shout outs you would like to give
Of
tonight in
course
my
I
Bernie Mac
do.
voice?
First of all, thank you, Mz.KIR, for allowing me to be on X amount of episodes. You know what I'm saying? Allowing me to vent and go crazy like Prince. You know what I mean? Ever since. Um Shouts out to our illustrious guests. Peace Nelson, of course. You know what I mean? And break me off of that check when you file that joint, all right? Make sure you don't forget North Philly's finest. um, and the Jamie, you know what I mean, extraordinary work. I pray and congratulations once again on your win. You should have came in first, in my opinion, because that line you said some really dope lines.
Oh, thank you.
The threesome joint was just too. It took me out the. It took me right out the block. It doesn't count to the threesome. Shouts out to Tiona Brown again for giving me the opportunity to be atmosphere in an upcoming movie In Jesus' Name coming out next year, God willing, on Amazon and Tubi. You can watch your mans in them. Shouts out to everybody in North Philly. Shouts out to my grandkids. Love every last one of y'all. I ain't gonna name y'all because it takes too much time. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Shy. You know what I'm saying? Keep the love, keep the peace, keep the energy alive. Shouts out to everybody who loves peace and no hair grease and edges matter, even though I ain't got none. Shouts out to Maya to be on that joint. And Black Ice. Shouts out to my man and Moody Black too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mean y'all keeping it real. You know what I mean? And I'm out.
Right on, right on. All right, I like to give a shout out to my co-host. Thank you so much, Shy, and thank you so much, North Philly. And shout out to Poessence, who was not able to watch tonight. Poessence,
Where you at, Poessence?
go get her book and Little Cocoa Puff's book, Megan's Magical Adventure.
And she
Okay.
did good on that on the book signing too.
Yeah, show your love. Show your love for little Cocoa Puff, aka Megan Jackson. Okay, she
All
doing her
right.
thing. She about to blow up.
Yeah. Young
Um,
entrepreneur.
yes. Shout out to my childrens, T Noodle, the young retired poet with an old soul. Shout out to Big Dude K because he's no longer little because he's over 6 feet. So Big Dude K, shout outs to him. Shout out to everybody who's watching, my mom, and shout out to Maya the Bee and Kanisha and all the other ones. Sunrise Today and all the other ones who watched or will watch the replay later. Thank you so much for being breezy. Shout out to Rosalia.
Rosalia.
She's gonna be co-hosting next week because Poessence is gonna be on her and Wordsmith. So
Oh,
she
that's
will
gonna
be
be
on. Yes. So show
mm,
your love for
mm.
them.
Don't miss
Uh,
that one.
yes. Shout outs to Black Ice. I'm working on your return. Black Ice, if you're watching, let me know when you're available, okay?
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
And shout out to Salam AC. Salam,
Yes. Oh my
we are
goodness.
waiting for you to come
Man.
on. We know that you have love for Live with Mz.KIR, okay? We are just waiting for you to come on down. Come
Listen,
on
I will
down,
make a
Salam.
monogram carpet just for the occasion. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Come on down, Salam. Come on
Yes.
down. Come on.
Talam AC, yes.
We're gonna put the bat signal out for you, Talam, okay?
The Talam single. We're gonna call it the Talam
Yeah,
single.
the Talam single. Yes, okay. And let's see who else who I want to give a shout out to. Just everybody, because we ain't got that kind of time. Shout outs to my dog, Jay Silent Night. His album is out. Rice Aroni, the San Francisco treat. That's my dog. Guys, show some love for Jay Silent Night and my dog Wakiba. Okay, those are my dogs. Shout out to Lady Crucible. That's my other dog. Okay.
Lady Crucible.
And let's see who else. Jonathan Ware, After Nine, After Nine. And if you need sea moss, see your moss guy. That's my peeps. Health is wealth. Okay, he got all different kinds of flavors. Tell him TJ sent you because that's what he calls me. Okay, and shout out to Jimbo James Parrish. That's my peeps too. Okay, you need a T-shirt, a hoodie. Okay, you see Jimbo. He's on my timeline. Me and Jimbo, Slim Jim, we go way back. Third Eye Apparel. Okay, you need a T-shirt, a hoodie. He could hook you up. See Jimbo, and just tell him Mz.KIR sent you. And shout out to Camille Thomas Alexander. Shout outs to her. And that's all. Shout outs to everybody for watching. This is Tanisha Jacob, not the jeweler, but I drop poetic gems, aka Ms. Kier, capital K, capital I, capital R, which stands for keeping it real, because that's what I do. The poetic lyricist, aka Topra. Wishing you all love, peace, hair grease, and edges because edges matter. Hashtag edges matter. Oh, shout out to Genevieve for the hashtag edges matter. Because don't let nobody tell you that edges don't matter, okay? Because edges matter, all right? They matter. And
That's
with
right.
that being said, y'all be breezy and see you next week.
See.
Peace.
Bye.